Yeah. So in data policy, what we are discussing about, this is like the main purpose of the data policy is also same. Just we are going to make any field like mandatory and read only. Okay. Then we are going to perform all the glide operations. It's like this is nothing but we are getting the external data, external source data into our service now. Okay. I am going to show you about this as well. So we are going to use the import sets. Okay. So the import sets concept which is there actually. Yeah, see here, here we have like an import sets actually. So if you have time, okay, now, so I'll show that as well. Okay, import sets as well. I'll finish now only. Okay, so for time being, what I'll do is like I'll create one data policy now. Okay, just like in UI policy. What I'll do is like the same thing. So in left navigation menu, here I just need to type the data policies over here. Okay, then I'll get the data policies. See here under system policy I have like a data policy, just click on that one. Okay, so already we have like in 78 data policies are there in a ServiceNow instance. Okay, so if you want to know about few more details about any of the things, maybe not only data policies or whatever it might be, UI policies, history or tables or any other thing which we have discussed before. Okay, you can simply go to the any of the records of anything. Okay, you can go through it and check it. Okay, just have a look to that. Okay, you will get a few more knowledge about how can we do. Okay, how are the conditions you are giving. Okay, you can get more scenarios. Okay, you can get more use cases and you can gain more knowledge if you go any of the records. Let's pick randomly, it's like 5 or 6. Okay, just go to it and you can study it and you can get the knowledge. Okay, that is one of the tip you can do to gain your knowledge on service now. Okay, let's get started with the creation of data policies. Okay, let me click on a new button. So I'm going to create one new data policy, right? So here, the form is like a quite different from a UI policy. Okay, so here the table. What's the table actually? As usual, incident. So in incident table, I'm going to do this one. So the same thing, inherit, reverse if false, active application. So that will be like a same even in UI policy also we have like a short description as well, right? Okay, so now the conditions also we have now. So now let us discuss about the new points which you have in a data policies. Okay, the first thing, apply to import sets. Apply to import sets is nothing but, so as we discussed, like this system underscore data policy, which is like a data policy is like in server side. Okay, server side is nothing but we are getting data from the server side. It might be out external resource or else web services, maybe from the REST APIs. Okay, see here SOAP. So SOAP, it's like an integration actually. Okay, simple object access protocol. Okay, so this is about the SOAP actually. So if you want to give this data policy condition, okay, for all the import sets for a SOAP, okay, even as in US as a UI policy on the client. Okay, we discussed about the conversion, right? So we can convert from UI policy to data policy and data policy to UI policy as well. Okay, this is about this one. Okay, so apply to import source is nothing but if you're going to import something from the external source. Okay, so even for that also we can apply this condition over here. Okay, that is the main reason. I'll show you that as well. Okay, so apply to SOAP. Apply to SOAP is nothing but it is for integration point of view. So if you are using web services, okay, some data which is coming from the other tool. Okay, if the in this table you are going to map it in our incident table. Okay, few fields are there, you're going to dump into this incident table. Okay, at that time maybe you can fix automatically read only and mandatory as well, whenever it hit our service now. Okay, so this is about this thing. Okay, apply is it is conversion. So here the short description and description. So in description I'm just giving testing the data policies. Okay, so what I'm going to take the condition is nothing but, okay, now we'll take a different one. mm, okay, if state is like in progress, I'll go for description is mandatory. Okay, is that fine? If state is like in progress, what I'll do, the description is should be mandatory. Okay, or else I can go for any other thing as well. If the contact number is like not empty, okay, it should be like mandatory or read only or something. Okay, let me go here and we'll give the condition here. Let what it's prefer for you, state. Okay, we'll go for the state first one. If I click on state, if the state is like in progress, okay, so this is the condition I'm going to give this one. Okay, I'm going to save this. Now the pending work is nothing but I just need to give the action over there. Okay, so let me come down, see here, data policy rules. I just need to give the rule over here, so click on new. Okay, here the same thing will be there. So did you observe that before it we have like a read only, mandatory, and here display as well, it's like an hidden. Okay, so we in data policy we will have only read only and mandatory, not the third one. Okay, so what is the field which you are going to give? Description, right? So let me go down for the D alphabet. See here, description field. Okay, description field. Okay, this before we did like a mandatory, right? Let me do now read only. Okay, read only, true. Save it, or else redirect it, because we don't want this, right? We'll go for the back one. It's like a before page. See here. So now I'm not going to do any work on the page actually. So what I did, I submitted. So what I got, the page is like redirected to the before page. Okay, now come down. See here, the description is like read only is true. Okay, mandatory is like alone, leave alone. And one more thing which I just need to tell you is like, see, convert this to UI policy. In UI policy we will have like, can convert this to data policy. I'll show that as well. So I close that, right? Let me open that again. The latest one is like updated, is like 19 minutes ago we have created this one. Let me open this and we'll show you that as well. So if I come down, okay, see here, convert this to data policy. If it is like UI policy, here you can see like a data policy conversion. Okay, if it is like data policy, you can see like an convert to UI policy. Okay, it is like an vice versa. If someone asks like, can you change this data policy to UI policy without creating again? Okay, you just need to say yes, we can. In related links we have an option called convert to UI policy. Okay, if you are in data policy, if you are in UI policy, then you have an option called convert to data policy. Okay, that we have like here as well. Okay, this is one of the interview question. Okay, keep this point also in your mind. Let me go and test it now. So see here, if the description should be read only. Let me go. Yeah, so what is the condition over here? If the state is like in progress, so let me open the fresh one. We'll close the UI policies now. Yeah, so if the thing is like in progress, then description should be read only. Is that right? Is that applied now? Applied, right? Okay, so I told you like we can add few more as well, right? For the same condition, let me add one more thing. And here I'm going to give like what the fields are there here. Testing should be okay, testing we did already, right? So okay, so first name should be mandatory. Okay, let me go to F G follow up I have here. Let me check that as well. First name, we will get all the field values in the incident table actually. Let me go. Yeah, so here, yeah, see here we have first name, right? So just let me select the first name here, color first name. So why I did this one actually, so this is like an reference field. So this we got, how we got this actually, from dot walking we got this one. Okay, this is not from a incident table, this is from a user table actually. See here, caller, department head, first name. So this is the dot walking which we have done previous class actually. Okay, that is the reason I didn't get the first name first, and later what I did, I just expanded the caller like a color field. So see here, for reference fields, I'll have like a plus symbol over here. See, assign to is like reference field. So see, assign to is like reference field, right? Magnifying assign, it's like an assignment group. So assign to is like I have moved, I guess. And the other thing is like color is a reference field actually. See here, this is like a reference field. So if I expand this one, I'll get the dot working fields as well. Okay, so this is done actually. Color first name, and now what I'm going to do, mandatory is like true. Okay, I'm going to save this one. Okay, so it's better to submit, right? I forgot about it. Okay, so let me go back and we'll test this in list view now. Okay, before we test this in a form view, right? Let me test this as in a list view. So what I did now, what I said, it will work even in a form view and list view both, right? So we are done with the form view. Now we will check with the list view now. It is working or not. Okay, so what we did here, if the state is like in progress, then what I just need to get, description should be like read only, and then caller ID of the first name should be like mandatory. Okay, let me go to the incident list view. Okay, now select the state value. So here I have a state, right? So let me change this value to in progress. Okay, so if you double tap there, I'll get the list view over here. Okay, now what I just need to check it, what I did, testing value should be mandatory and description should be read only. Okay, let me click here. See, the following fields are mandatory: caller first name. Okay, so caller first name, I didn't give the value actually. Where is the first name here? Let me get that one. The first name is like MTA, so that is the reason I'm not getting the value. It's like an that is the reason I'm getting the error message. So tell me if you see first name here. What happened to my eyesight actually? One second. Okay, even here it's not available, right? Okay, this is what a dot walking field, right? So this is the example actually. So see here, so this value is like empty, right? See, did I give any value over here? No, right? So this is like an empty. So this is like a mandatory field over here. So let me refresh here as well. So let me change the field value to in progress. And one more thing, I just need to show you about the import sets as well actually. Okay, so here I got an error message in a list view, right? So this is one of the thing which we can validate that this is working even in the list view as well. Okay, let me open the new form and we'll go for the in progress. Still loading. So see, description is a read only thing, and the first name is like it's not set in a form view. Why it should be, it should work on even in the both forms actually. It's like in form view and the here as well. Okay, now this I got this like a mandatory. Oh, okay, let me save this. Okay, this is like a dot walking field which is not the exact what to say incident field value actually. Okay, so do one thing. So when you are going to practice, okay, so give the incident table over here. So this is like a dot walking field. Okay, you can just change over the field over here and you can check it. Okay, do this as take this as an assignment and do it. Okay, yeah, this is about the data policies actually. So now I'm just want to show you about if I get any data from a external sources. Okay, what I just need to do, so the importing, so how I'm going to import the data from a external sources. It might be Excel. Okay, it might be Excel format data, it might be XML format data, it might be JSON data. okay, JSON format data, it might be text, okay, whatever it might be. Okay, so now I'm going to show you about the Excel. Okay, so even this also you can go ahead and you can do it. Okay, but the thing is like you just need to get the proper data actually. Okay, so JSON, XML. So XML is nothing but you're going to use in a SOAP integration. Okay, so this is JSON is nothing but you're going to use in mostly it will be like a rest integration. Okay, test is nothing but you can get the text as well. So test it won't be the best practice when you are going to import any data into the service now. Okay, so what I'm going to do is like, so I just need to show you like how we are going to export the XML data into our service now. Okay, and how those things will be applicable. Okay, let me change this and I'll show you now itself. Okay, so even you try from your end. Okay, so now I'm going to change any field like any value, assignment group. Okay, assignment group should be mandatory here. Okay, let me save and we'll show you now itself. So why these kind of confusions and all? Okay, I'm not sure about you'll get up time to do all these things. See, assignment group is like now mandatory, right? So this is what I have done in a data policy. See here, the state is like in progress. Let me refresh this. I hope you got my point, what I'm going to try to show you. Assignment group is like here, mandatory, and description is like read only. So is that there now? Assignment group is like mandatory, state is like in progress, and description is like read only, right? Yes or no? If
Yes, yes.
yeah, thank you for the reply actually. Yeah, this is what. Okay, let me show you that as well. So conversion as well. So do this one in your instance actually. So what you just need to do is like convert this to UI policy. What will happen is like with the same data, with the same conditions, with the same thing. Okay, then what will happen? The same data will be changed this to UI policy. Okay, now what I'll do, so do this one from your end. I'll show you from UI policy to data policy. Okay, and one more thing you just need to remember that if you convert this one, okay, then this will be like inactive. Okay, that UI policy will be active. Okay, if you change from UI policy to data policy, okay, that UI policy, the current existing will be inactive and the new one which you're going to convert will be active. Okay, keep this in mind. Okay, important point. Next, so what I just need to show you is like the pending one is like converting the UI policy to data policy. So simply open the existing thing, which I have done. Okay, this is like I'm making this inactive first because I just need to show you like this will be inactive, right? I'll just let me save this one. Let me go down a bit down. See, convert this to data policy. This is like an active. So what I'll do is like I will click on a convert this to data policy. Okay, now we are in a UI policy. Remember, I click on the convert this to data policy. Then what will happen is like, see, new data policy created from UI policy. From UI policy, we have created one data policy. See, all the information, which what we have given the condition there, call is like my name. Then the condition is like you testing field should be mandatory. Right. So that is what. See now, let us go and see this. wi- UI policy is like active or inactive. Okay, let me go back. So let me refresh over here. See, not here actually. Yeah, so this is what Kiran, my yeah, see here, is that active now? So before after clicking on inactive active only, I saved it and I have converted. Now this is like an inactive. So the main point is like, so whenever you're going to convert from one policy to another policy, okay, the existing will be inactive and the current thing which you are going to convert that thing will be active. Okay, if I show you like data policy there, okay, see, this is like an active thing. Okay, this is what we just need to do here actually. So let me inactive this as well, no longer required, right? So let me close this. Now I just need to show you that I am going to import some data into my service now. Okay, so that data should, I just need to show you the data policies also will applicable for the this thing. Okay, here we are going to cover how to import the things. It's like an import sets as well. Okay, this concept which we are going to cover now. Okay, then we are going to observe the things which is coming from the external sources will be applicable for the data policy or not. Okay, that also we are going to cover now. Okay, so finally let me close this one. We'll keep this aside. Okay, so now to import something from external sources to internal, it's like an service now. Okay, so let's say, let me give one example actually, real time example. Let's say Infosys company. Okay, Infosys company nearly 1,000 employees are hired today. Okay, they are the service now guys. Okay, service now employees, so we just need to create any instance. Okay, it's like a user accounts to the that 1,000 guys. Okay, so every time going into the users table. Okay, let me open the user table. You are all aware of these things, right? So user table. Okay, clicking on the new and giving the data for the 1,000 guys is like hectic work, right? It will take lot of time. Not only this user table, let's say example any location table. Okay, so you just need to add 1,000 to 2,000 of location details into your service now, which is useful for your project data. Okay, so that is like in your project data. So you are going to do that one. Okay, it's like a multiple number of records you just need to insert into the service now. Okay, so manually doing is like it's an hectic work and time taking and a lot of energy is required. So now to reduce this one, to overcome this issue. Okay, to overcome this hectic work. Okay, what we are going to do is like we are just importing the data from a external source to our service now. Okay, we have like in one of the concept is nothing but import sets, so that is what we are going to discuss now. Okay, write it down, import sets. Keep the heading as import sets. I did down. Import sets. So import sets allows, import set allows. It's like very interesting as well from starting to ending. Okay, just focus it. Import sets allows administrators. Import set allows administrators to import data, to import data from various data sources, to import data from a various data sources, and then from various data sources, and then map that data, and then map that data into ServiceNow data, and then map that data into ServiceNow data. I'll repeat again. Import set allows administrators to import data from various data sources and then map that data into ServiceNow data. Okay, one more definition. One more definition. Keep this as an or, and next line. It is used to import the data. It is used to import the data, import the data from external source to, from external source to, import the data from external source to ServiceNow tables. ServiceNow tables. So in bracket you can mention like source table to target table. Source table to target table. Okay. Next line. It acts as, it acts as staging table for staging table for records imported, records imported, records imported. I'll repeat again. It is used to import the data from external source to ServiceNow tables, like source table to target table. It acts as staging table for records imported. Okay, so let us discuss about what is import sets. So what we discussed is nothing but, in definition. So import sets is nothing but we are going to import something into the service now. Okay, let's say example external sources. I have like an, as I told you, like 100,000 users. Okay, 1,000 user records I have. Okay, I just need to import this data into service now. Okay, so entering manually is like an time taking one and energy waste as well. Okay, so in importing this 1,000 user records to service now is like by if you use import sets. Okay, within half an hour you can import how much it might be. Import sets, by using import sets you can import all the data into service now within short period of time. Okay, so you got the concept right. What we are going to do, so we are going to import the data from external source. External source is nothing but which is not the service now. Okay, to service now table. So user is a table right here. User is table. If you're going to insert the incident, okay, incident records, then incident is a table there. Okay, if you want to insert the locations, okay, their locations is a one of the table in our service now. Okay, that is what we mentioned like in service now tables. Okay, so here we have like in source table to source table and target table. So source table is nothing but an import set which you are going to create now. Okay, target table is nothing but where you are going to insert the records. Here now here the target table is like a users for this example. Okay, if I go for location importing, then the target table will be like location table. Okay, so I hope you got the concept of a import set, what it mean. Okay, if you are okay with that, then I'll go and I'll show you how to import the data from external sources. All good?
Yes.
Okay, fine. So
Yes.
now good to go. What I just need to do is nothing but I just need to import few incident records into my service now. Let's say example, so here I have like an 149 records. Okay, so we are aware of the filters, how to filter the records. Okay, how to extract the data from here. It's like an XML or else Excel or any other. Okay, so what I'll do is like I just need Excel sheet actually. Okay, so I can go for the Excel and I can enter the values as well here. Okay, so I can go here and I can enter the values over here. Okay, so one by one, so what is a field which I need. Okay, so I can enter the values over here and I can dump this data into our service now. Okay, but this I won't prefer because I have one fantastic feature which is there in our service now, which is like an export thing. Okay, here we have like an export, right? So we discussed about export XML, and export Excel as well. So if I click on Excel, okay, then what will happen, this exact data will be available in the format of Excel. Even I showed you, right, in the last classes and all. Okay, this is what we are going to do now. So what I'll do, I'll take any of the few records and I'll change the data over here. Let's say example 019, then I'll go for 019. Okay, and this is like a Tyler, right? Then I'll change the my name. Okay, then active thing I'll change to the true. Okay, I'll going to change the data here. Why I'm taking this Excel sheet from the incident table is nothing but to reduce my time actually. Okay, so going to the Excel sheet and doing again and typing over thing is like a not a smart work, right? Then what I'll do here, I'll just filter few things. I cannot import 149 records, right? So it's like an bulk record. I'm not going to do those things, or for recognizing purpose I'll do only 4 to 5 records into our surveys now from the external source. Okay, here external source is nothing but the Excel sheet which is there in my PC. Okay, so now what might be the filter, updated today. So how many records I have updated today? It's like maybe 4 to 5, right, in UA policy and data policy. So updated on today, so I can go for any of the day as well, or else I can select any of the pick a selected date as well. Okay, I can choose the date as well. Okay, as of now it is like in 5th, it's like in 4th May, so today only. So run it. So I'll get few records. Here I have like in 6 records. So today I have done 6 updates over here actually. So see here, all in progress, in progress. This is what we done only for the UI policies and data policies, right? So this is what I'm going to extract this in a Excel sheet. Before that, I'm not going to add all the fields actually. Okay, what I'll do, I'll remove few of the fields on the list view. Why I'm doing, please observe. So the things which I have discussed you, so getting the data or else selecting the field values over here and filtering and all, okay, and get using these functions and all, I'm showing you again. Okay, now let me remove few of the fields which I don't want. Okay, I need number, color, state, I don't know, not no longer required. Assignment group I need, because we did this as a mandatory, right? In data policy. So that is what I just need to show you that. So I'll keep that as well. And short description I'll keep. Created, updated is no longer required. So short description is there, right? So no need of description. So I'm going to give, I'm going to send only these fields into my service now instance. So just click on OK. Now I have only these fields, not the remaining fields and all. So this is the uh, purpose of the setting things available. These are the available fields in our incident table. Okay, I have selected only these things to display these things. Okay, now I'll export this one. Export XML. I'll click on this. Then what will happen? It will download it. Okay, it will take all the data which is available in the list view. Okay, I'm going to download this. See here. So did I got the data exactly what is there in a list view of my incident table? Okay, I'm going to edit this one and see here. Let's say example, remember one thing. So the field values, one is like number, one is like caller, and other is like active, and the other is like a testing. Okay, and assignment group. So we are going to work on this as well. Okay, so let's go for short description as well. Short description answer. Okay, let's say example, these are the fields in our service now. Okay, so in my Excel sheet from any external sources, okay, I'm not sure about the field values which are there in a service now. Okay, I'm from a end user or else client point of view, I'm not sure about the all these incident table field values. Okay, so the caller will be like I might give the name. Okay, and the testing will be I can give for the, I can go for checking. Okay, checking. And assignment group, I can go for like only the group. Only the group. Okay, so now what I did is nothing but I have changed the field values now. So see, in our service now, this is like in caller name. Now I have changed to name. Okay, this is like in testing. Now I changed to test checking. Again, assignment group to this is what. Okay, and these things which I can make this as the same, or else I can change whatever I need. Okay, this is what I'm just making the values which should not be similar to my service now instance records. Okay, so testing from external source resource. Okay, so need to add more memory to laptop. This is one of the description. Okay, so here I'm giving like this is demo for import sets. Okay, so here I'm giving like an test value, right? So test at 123 and checking. So checking, even no need to change all the values actually. Okay, so this is important here. So this value should, I just need to change it because this is a unique value, right? I'm going to start with 100. Okay, so 200, and I'll change this value as well. 300. It's not that these thing actually, you can go for normal values as well. Let's say example 1 2 3 4 5, or else anything. See, let me give that as well. for your clarity. Okay, but the thing is like the incident will start with a normal inc. Okay, so that is the thing which we are going to follow in our service now. Okay, not only for the incident, whatever the field it's like, and whatever the table might be, okay, we are going to follow this one. Okay, let's say example here, we are giving like a same thing. So already we have like a 478 value in our incident table. Okay, so from this I just need to show tell you one thing as well. So here already I have this one. So if I dump same record into my service now, okay, what it should happen? Does this create new one, or does this update the value? Let's say example in 478. So the assignment group is like demo thing. The short description is like test, right? So let me go there. What is the short description for this one? Testing at 1 2 3. Okay, so now is that need to create the new record as like a 478 with the same value, I mean with the new records, with the new thing, it's like an able tutor, true demo group and all, or else do I need to update the record again? Okay, which one is the best practice?
Update the same record.
Right. So that is what whenever the same record is coming inside to our service, no, updating is the new one. So if I create another one, then that will be like a duplicate thing only, right? After maybe 1 month or 2 months, if I go to any, if I just need to find out any record, okay, then if I have two values, two records over here in my table, okay, then I might confuse which value will be the latest one and which value is the correct one. Okay, so here the description is like test, and later the test at 1 2 3 is the another one, right? So I am not sure about the description value which one is correct, right? So that's the reason we the best practice is like we just need to update the thing which is already there. Okay, that is the reason I'm not giving I'm not changing this value. Okay, let's save this file. Let me keep this in my desktop. mm, Import set. Okay, save it. So now forgot about the excel sheet now. So now just remember that excel sheet which is already there with us. Okay, so I just need to import that 5 records. Okay, so that 5 or 6 records, okay, which are there, what and all the records, how many records are there? These 6 records. Okay, these 6 records should get dumped into my service, no, expect except this one. So this should be updated, not the record thing. Okay, these 6 and 147, right? We have like already 147, 150 we have. So 150 plus 5 we are going to add it. Okay, 1 will be updated and 5 will be created. So 155 we just need to get it over here. Okay, and one more thing, here in data policy what we did is like assignment group should be mandatory. Okay, I didn't give the state value over here, right? Oh, oops, I forgot about it. Okay, we'll do that now. So we'll do how to import the data. Okay, so in left navigation you just need to give load data. Okay, under system import sets we have like a load data. Okay, just observe what I'm doing actually, what's the process which is there. Okay, so import set table. Okay, import set table, the backend value is like create underscore import set. Okay, so for import set table, so create table and existing table. So this is the staging table actually. Okay, if you want to create the table, okay, then give the name of the table.